All right, everybody, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready.
Awesome. So today we are diving into something that, well, frankly, we kind of rely on a little too much these days.
I wonder what that could be. Let me guess.
Yeah, it's our smartphone batteries. I mean, seriously, these things are like our lifelines.
Right, we're constantly glued to our phones, checking emails, scrolling through social media, taking pictures, you name it.
And yet, and this is the funny part, most of us have absolutely no clue about how these batteries actually work. We just kind of expect them to,
Keep our digital lives going.
Exactly, which is why today we're going to have a little fun with it, right?
Absolutely. I've actually put together a little something to make this deep dive extra engaging.
Ooh, I like where this is going.
A pop quiz on smartphone battery tech. 10 questions to test your knowledge.
All right, challenge accepted, bring it on. But before we jump into that, can you give us a little roadmap of what we're going to uncover today?
Sure. We'll use each quiz question as a springboard to explore the fascinating science behind these powerhouses we rely on so much. We'll talk about the different types of batteries, the chemistry involved, and the factors that affect their performance and lifespan.
Awesome. I'm already intrigued. Hit me with question number 1.
All right, here we go. What is the primary element found in most smartphone batteries today? Is it A, lithium, B, nickel, C, cobalt, or D, manganese?
Okay. I know they all sound kind of like, science-y elements that could be in a battery.
They do, don't they?
Yeah, but if I had to guess, I'd probably go with C, cobalt. It just sounds the most battery-ish, right?
That's a good guess. Cobalt is definitely a key component in some batteries, but the star of the show in most smartphones today is actually A, lithium.
Oh, of course, lithium-ion batteries. I've definitely heard that term thrown around a lot.
Exactly, and that's because lithium ions are fantastic at moving back and forth between the positive and negative electrodes inside the battery, and it's this movement of ions that creates the electrical current we need to power up our phones.
So it's kind of like a tiny little dance party happening inside our phones?
Haha, in a way, yes.
That's pretty cool. And it makes sense that lithium is a lightweight element too, right?
Absolutely. Imagine lugging around those heavy lead-acid batteries like the ones in cars.
Yeah, no thanks.
Right, we want our phones to be slim, sleek, and portable. Lithium helps with that. Okay, are you ready for question number 2?
Bring it on.
All right, which of these battery chemistries boasts the highest energy density? Is it A, nickel-cadmium, B, nickel-metal hydride, C, lithium-ion, or D, lead-acid?
Energy density, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, I'm going to go with C, lithium-ion. It seems like they're the most common in smartphones these days, so they must be doing something right.
You are absolutely right. Lithium-ion batteries have a really high energy density, which basically means they can pack a lot of power into a very small space. And that's crucial for smartphones, right?
Totally. We want them to last all day without being the size of a brick.
Exactly. Speaking of bricks, remember those giant cell phones from back in the day?
Oh, yeah. The ones that look like you were carrying around a small suitcase.
Those often used nickel-cadmium batteries, which have a much lower energy density compared to lithium-ion. It's amazing how far battery technology has come.
Seriously, our phones can do so much more now, and they fit in our pockets. It's all thanks to these tiny little powerhouses. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this quiz. What's question 3?
All right, what is the purpose of the separator within a lithium-ion battery? Is it A, to conduct electricity, B, to insulate the positive and negative electrodes, C, to store energy, or D, to protect the battery from overheating?
Oh, I know this one. It has to be A, to conduct electricity. It's like a tiny little wire inside the battery, right?
That's a very logical guess, but the separator actually does the opposite. It's B, it insulates the positive and negative electrodes.
Wait, really? Why is that important?
Well, you definitely don't want those electrodes touching each other. That would cause a short circuit, and your battery would be toast.
Oh, that makes sense. So it's like a tiny little bodyguard in there, making sure everything stays safe and separated.
Exactly. And these separators are usually made of a very thin, porous material, like a special kind of plastic or polymer. They have to be incredibly thin to maximize the battery's capacity, but also strong enough to keep those electrodes apart. It's a delicate balancing act.
Wow, so there's a whole lot of engineering going on inside these tiny things.
There really is. Okay, ready for another one?
Absolutely. Hit me.
Okay, which smartphone manufacturer was the first to introduce wireless charging technology? Was it A, Apple, B, Samsung, C, Google, or D, HTC?
Oh, I remember when wireless charging became a thing. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. I'm going to go with A, Apple. They usually like to be the first to do things,
While Apple definitely popularized wireless charging, the first to bring it to the mainstream market was actually B, Samsung.
Really? I had no idea.
Yeah, it was a pretty big deal at the time.
Remember those charging pads? We used to think those were so futuristic. Okay, on to question 5.
All right, what is the term for the process of fully charging a battery and then allowing it to completely discharge to help maintain its lifespan? Is it A, calibration, B, conditioning, C, cycling, Or D, just plain old charging?
This one sounds familiar. I think I've read about this before. It's like giving your battery a workout, right? I'm pretty sure it's C, cycling.
Spot on. You got it.
Yes.
Cycling your battery is essential for keeping it healthy. It helps to ensure that all the lithium ions can move freely between the electrodes and prevents them from getting stuck.
So it's kind of like stretching before a workout.
Exactly. It keeps your battery flexible. A battery that doesn't get cycled enough can actually lose its ability to hold a full charge over time.
Interesting. So it's not just about the percentage, it's about keeping those ions moving. All right, bring on the next challenge.
Okay. Which of the following factors can influence the lifespan of your smartphone battery? Is it A, temperature, B, how you use your phone, C, how often you charge it, or D, all of the above?
I think I know this one too. It has to be D, all of the above. I mean, we've all heard that leaving your phone in a hot car is a bad idea, and those power-hungry games can definitely drain your battery in a flash.
You're absolutely right. It's a combination of factors that affect battery lifespan. Extreme temperatures, both hot and cold, can stress the battery, and running demanding apps can definitely drain it quickly. And even how often you charge it plays a role. It's all connected.
Makes sense. I'm starting to feel like a battery expert here. What's next?
All right, question 7. What is the primary function of the battery management system, or BMS, in your smartphone? Is it A, to monitor the battery's charge level, B, to regulate the flow of electricity, C, to prevent overcharging, or D, all of the above?
Oh, the BMS. I've definitely heard of that. It's like the brain of the battery, right? Making sure everything runs smoothly. So I'm going to go with D, all of the above.
You nailed it. The BMS is like a tiny computer that keeps tabs on everything happening with the battery. It monitors the temperature, the voltage, the current, you name it, and it prevents overcharging, which can really damage the battery, and ensures a safe and efficient flow of electricity to your phone.
It's incredible how much technology is packed into something we use every single day without even thinking about it.
Absolutely. It's easy to take it for granted. Okay, we're on the home stretch now. Question 8.
Okay, bring it on.
What popular feature can extend your battery life by limiting background app activity? Is it A, power saving mode, B, low power mode, C, battery saver, or D, eco mode?
Oh, I've definitely used this feature before, especially when I'm traveling and need my battery to last as long as possible. It seems like every phone maker calls it something different though. I've seen A, power saving mode, and B, low power mode the most, I think.
You're exactly right. Different manufacturers use different names, but the core function is the same. These modes restrict background processes, dim the screen, and limit data usage, all to conserve power and extend your battery life.
Yeah, it's a lifesaver when you need that extra juice. All right, what's next?
Question 9. What is the phenomenon called when a battery gradually loses power even when not in use? Is it A, self-discharge, B, overcharge, C, undercharge, or D, leaking?
Ooh, this one sounds kind of tricky, but I think I know what you're talking about. It's like batteries have a slow leak even when they're just sitting there. So I'm going to go with A, self-discharge.
You got it. That's exactly right.
Yes, 2 for 2.
Self-discharge is a natural process that happens in all batteries. It's caused by internal chemical reactions that slowly drain the battery's energy.
So even brand new batteries will eventually lose their charge if they just sit on a shelf long enough.
That's right. Okay, ready for the final question?
Hit me with it.
All right, this one's about the future. Which of these emerging battery technologies is considered a potential successor to lithium-ion batteries in smartphones? Is it A, sodium-ion, B, zinc air, C, graphene, or D, solid state?
Oh, wow, this is a tough one. They all sound like something out of a science fiction movie. I'm going to go with C, graphene. I've heard it's a wonder material that can do all sorts of amazing things.
Graphene definitely has a lot of potential, but the technology that's getting everyone really excited as a possible successor to lithium-ion is actually D, solid-state batteries. These batteries are quite different. They use solid electrolytes instead of the liquid or gel electrolytes found in conventional lithium-ion batteries.
Solid electrolytes, that sounds pretty high-tech. What's the advantage of that?
Well, solid-state batteries have the potential to be safer, more energy-dense, and longer-lasting than our current batteries. They're also less likely to overheat or catch fire, which is a major safety concern with lithium-ion.
So solid-state batteries, that's what we should all be looking out for in the future.
Absolutely. They could be a game changer for smartphones, electric cars, and all sorts of other devices. Okay, that was the last question. How do you think you did?
Well, I definitely learned a ton today, but let's be honest, I'm a little nervous to hear my score.
You did great. You got 8 out of 10 questions, right?
8 out of 10, wow. I'm actually pretty impressed with myself.
As you should be.
But more importantly, I think we all learned a lot today. I mean, we've covered so much ground, from the basic chemistry of how these batteries work to the complex systems that keep them running safely.
It really is amazing when you think about it, all this incredible technology packed into these little devices we carry around every day.
It really makes you appreciate your smartphone a little bit more, doesn't it?
Definitely. And the future of battery technology is even more exciting. Just imagine smartphones that can hold a charge for days, or electric cars that can travel hundreds of miles on a single charge. The possibilities are endless.
Now that's something worth getting excited about. All right, everyone, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of smartphone batteries. Hope you learned a thing or two.
And until next time.
See ya.
If you want your smartphone fixed for a very reasonable price, you may contact Sydney CBD Repair Center. We also provide mail-in repair services for customers outside of Australia or Sydney. Just message us so we can arrange the shipping of your device.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're